Hey, Davin from Massive Online Action here. Hope you are well. This is a quick video, 7 tips to help you be more productive in your home business. Trying to keep this really nice, short and snappy. I've been online for a year. I've been self-employed and running my own business for 20 years. So this is a subject that I feel I know quite a lot about. I just want to give you some tips to basically help you to be more productive. So let's get right into it. Number 1, work out the difference between work and play. You ever had somebody in your office who spends all day playing solitaire, checking out the news, checking out the sports, checking out porn even? I mean, God, I've seen it all happen. Now, I'm not saying that you are checking out porn or even going on solitaire or playing games that way, but the mind is a funny thing, and it's quite likely that you think that you are working, but quite likely you are not, you are playing. So, for example, social media is the biggest culprit here. Do you really need to be on Facebook? You might think to yourself, well, I'm finding some new contacts. I'm looking to see if I can reach out to people. Do you really need to be doing that? Do you really need to be on YouTube? When you say to yourself you're checking out the news to see you can find a trending story, is that actually what's happening, or are you just playing around? Work out what is work out what is play, and try not to get them mixed up. When you're working, work. When you're playing, have fun. Don't kid yourself saying, oh, I've been working for 10, 15 hours a day, when in actual fact, most of it was spent fooling around, not really doing work. That is my first top tip for you today. Tip number 2 is treat your business as a business, not a hobby. A lot of people, first of all, distractions are a killer for your home-based business. Imagine you're at work, like proper work with a job. All of a sudden, walking towards your cubicle becomes your partner, your spouse, whoever. Says, oh, hi honey, can you go to the grocery store and get me some eggs, bread, we need some milk as well, don't forget the nappies. And you're like, it wouldn't happen, yeah? When you're at work, it's understood. When you are an employed job, it's understood that you've got to be left alone to do your job. Why is it when you work from home, suddenly everyone thinks it's open house and they can basically ask you whatever they want? You need to be clear with the people that you love that you are working. Yes, you might be at home, but you are still working. Get hours that you are working, and everyone understands that between those hours you do not get interrupted. Get an office where you do your work, or even better, an outbuilding where you can do your work, so it's separate from the home environment if you can. But make sure that the time that you're working is your work time and you do not get interrupted, and you'll get so much more done. Okay, number 3, work out your hourly rate. Okay, so what do I mean by this? What I mean is, how much do you want to earn from your home-based business? Let's say it's $10,000 a month, okay? If you're serious about that, if you are serious about $10,000 a month, how many hours are you going to put in to that business? Let's say it's 200 hours a month, about 50 hours a week or so, yeah? All right, you're going to do 200 hours per month. You want to earn $10,000 a month. Your hourly rate is now $50 per hour. That is what you are worth. Ask yourself, am I worth that? Am I serious about that? Is that what I want to earn? Okay, well, if that's what I want to earn, and my hourly rate is now $50 per hour, is what I am doing worth $50 an hour? If I was paying somebody else to do that job, would I be paying them $50 an hour? If not, don't do it. Work out what you're worth and be true to yourself and real with yourself as to what your value is. That's my tip number 3. Okay, tip number 4 is to do with the Pareto Principle. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Pareto Principle, but the Pareto Principle basically says that 20% of all activities will create 80% of your results. And the flip side of that is that 20% of your activities will produce 80% of all of your wasted time. It's an absolute universal rule. Work out what is the 20% that is giving you 80% of your results. Do more of it. What is the 20% of your activities that is wasting 80% of your time, get rid of it. Work on the Pareto Principle. You will be so much more productive. Okay. Number 5, on the same kind of principle, outsource and delegate. Why do you insist on doing everything yourself? Why are you micromanaging things? Get other people to do the stuff that is below your pay grade. And this is a real thing. You've got to get rid of the employee mindset and replace it with a business mindset. Employee mindset says, I can't do that, that's above my pay grade. Employer, business, entrepreneurial mindset is, I can't do that, that is below my pay grade. Give you an example. If you need to follow people on Twitter, do you really need to be doing that? If you're on $50 per hour, if that is your value, would you pay somebody $50 to follow and unfollow people on Twitter? No, you would not. Delegate and outsource. Do you know that you can get somebody outsourced in somewhere like the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore to do that kind of job for about $2.50, and they will do it just as well as you can? So why on earth are you doing it when you can get somebody else to do it and be in profit by about 47, 48 bucks? Yeah, you've got to outsource. You've got to delegate and get other people to do the jobs that you should not be doing yourself. If it's one-off gigs, you can get people on Fiverr. You can get people on people per hour. I've got a whole bunch of blog posts about how they work. If you want somebody on a regular basis, then I've put a link in the blog post. Check it out, where you can basically go and you can interview the people and see who you want to use and just choose somebody, and you can get somebody who can do great work for you at a fraction of the cost, and it will free you up to do the things that you need to do to grow your business properly. So delegate and outsource. Okay, tip number 6. Tip number 6 basically is automate. Automate your business. Yeah? Anytime that you can make sure that you don't have to keep on doing something, but you can put it on autopilot, you need to do it. Take this video, yeah? I can put this video together. It will help people, it will give them information, it will lead them to my blog, it will lead them to my link above here. I only have to do this video once, and then every time someone sees this video, it does the job for me. Automated emails, autoresponders that email people on your list on a regular basis. There's a whole bunch of automation tools. Check out the blog. I'll put a resource in my blog where it has a whole bunch of automation tools. Pick and choose which ones work for you. There's a whole bunch of them, but you should automate your business as much as possible. It means that you will just get so much more done. And then finally, number 7, work on yourself. Develop yourself. Improve yourself. Try things that you are scared of because you don't think you're going to be very good at doing them, and get better at doing them. Improve your skills, improve your knowledge. You are the most important part of your business. And when you've done everything else that I've talked about in this video, when you have decided what your hourly rate is properly, when you've got rid of distractions in your business, when you've stopped playing around and you've decided to actually work, not play, when you have outsourced and delegated, and when you've worked out that 20% of your activities that are going to get you 80% of your results, once you've done all that, what you then need to do is you need to raise the bar. You need to improve yourself. You need to develop yourself. You need to improve your skills. The better that you are, the more you know, the more you've practiced, the more experience you give yourself, the better you will be, and the more money you will earn, and the more productive you will be. Keep on developing yourself. Work on yourself. Do not be afraid to say, I don't know this and I need to learn how to do it. Invest in yourself. Okay, those are my tips. I hope you find them useful. Check out the blog for a whole bunch of the links, and also obviously check out my other blogs. I've got a whole bunch of blogs which hopefully you'll find useful. Above here you'll see the link to my primary business, check it out, get involved, sign up, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Hope you find it useful. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.